Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hokies ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the football first. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
Running room in the middle. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Creates a little room. got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hokies are flying down the field. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got a man. It's Witherspoon. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Caught, close to the marker, it's Maddox. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Got room to work. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Did a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away to buy time. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's John. Quick strike complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, it's John. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete to the right. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Absolutely perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Maddox. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
Bringing the heat. That's reeled in. It's Overton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Maddox. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Flips it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Overton. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 10 over Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to throw. It's John. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Irwin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll move the tight end. On third down, he drops the throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Riley. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. On the run, it's Irwin. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. They'll run play action. Got his man down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They'll throw on third and short. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Grabbed in the middle. It's Maddox. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. What does a top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
The Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 61 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Back to pass, it's John. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Witherspoon. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense makes a play finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game. A lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback. Making him feel uncomfortable. And then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Here's the pressure. He goes down in the end zone. There's also a penalty marker, but I think it's going to be a safety either way. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Finds a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's John. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air. all the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Give to the running back. He now has 72 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Fires to the big fella. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Witherspoon. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. Turning it on!
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
Pulls it in. It's Overton. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll try the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. They feed him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's John. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the grab. It's Preston. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's right. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's John. Finds his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up 14 over Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Max. He's loose. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. In the backfield, it's Witherspoon. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Let's send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll pull them back to within 6.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Still sitting at their own 20 after that last one. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's John. Good timing on the quick out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll sneak it. Picks up the first down.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it...
There he goes! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man! He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Reading the option, it's John. Makes it past the marker. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. They'll give it to the back. Running to Green. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's John. Here's a heat. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll leave it with him. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's John. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking for space. It's Irwin. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, it's a really nice job by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Witherspoon.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a 1st down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, they're going to win this game.
Under fire. With the catch, it's Maddox. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. On the run, it's Irwin. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. all that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And his throw is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's John. He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the 1st. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. That's caught. It's Overton. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This time they'll go to the running game. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Preston. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Got it in the middle. It's Witherspoon. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Witherspoon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll go to the counter. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.